Welcome, warrior. I am your Sensei. Let's start. Welcome to the M React series. When you are building React applications, you can see libraries like React Router DOM for routing and state management libraries like Redux Toolkit, Jotai, Justland, and also Immer, Tan Stack Query, and so on. And you can see bundler packages like PowerShell, Vite, Webpack. When you are using all these tools, it's pretty difficult for you to distinguish what is the role of React here and what is it doing for me. If you don't isolate it effectively, you don't use it effectively. We start with literally blank index HTML file by writing JavaScript, inserting DOM into it, and make it dynamic. Then we switch over from regular JavaScript to React. Then you will get a good sense of what piece of this puzzle is React solving and how can I make use of it most effectively to build applications. Then we upgrade to JavaScript based HTML, which is popularly known as JSX, and so on. Once again, welcome to MReact Sensei Code. As I had mentioned in the starting of the video, that we will start with the index.html file. So the same I had showing here, and you can see the basic vanilla JavaScript which is present inside the index.html file. So I don't want to give any introduction to vanilla JavaScript because most of the developers knows that this is a pure vanilla JavaScript code. And in order to run this code, I will be using the live server, which I can get from extensions here. So I had already installed it, so I am not installing it again. And I am using for this tutorial the cursor, and I am using the basic version only. And you can use any code editor you like. And I will run this file. So I am already running this file. So you can see the hello world, whatever we have created here. And the same is on the screen. And in order to give you a walkthrough, now I will walk through the vanilla JavaScript code, whatever written here. And everyone know, but for who don't know what is happening here, I will let them know. Yeah, here what we are doing is document.getElement by ID of root means here we are accessing this element through the vanilla JavaScript here. Yeah, next thing, document.createElement of div. That means in order to get your understanding, we'll tell you what this is creating is. It is creating element like here, like div. And next, what on the 17th line it is doing is dot text content. The hello world is inserted as like this here. And next, element dot class name equal to container. What is happening on 18th line is like this. Yeah, class equal to container. Yeah, now on the 19th line, what it is doing is root element. What is our root element is our root. We are appending the child. Appending means adding this element, whatever we have created through the script to here. Yeah, this is what happening. And yeah, we will have a look at what it is happening. Yeah, I didn't save the file, so this content won't be saved. Yeah, whatever the sixth line I am showing here will be same present in our browser. Yeah, we'll have it a look. Yeah, when we go to elements, yeah, here we have body and the root element. Yeah, this is created through the script, not with our HTML. For your
confirmation, I will discard these changes. Yeah, I'm saved it and I am refreshing it. Yeah, you can see the vanilla JavaScript, whatever created there is, created this element with these things. Yeah. Next, what we will do is now we will create same whatever you are seeing here with React. Yeah, how you will create, we will see. We will comment these elements. Yeah, for still we need root element as because we need one element, right, in order to append whatever the elements we created. Now, first step is we will import the React and ReactDOM packages. How we can import those packages? We are just writing in the HTML page. We didn't have any package or JSON file or anything to npm install. So when in this scenario, we can make use of unpkg services. What is unpkg services is they are just nothing but content delivery networks where these packages are present in the npm registry. So these CDN links are directly provided by the React documentation only. If you type React CDN links, you have landed on the CDN links page. Yeah, you can see that both React and ReactDOM are available over a CDN. I will copy paste this in our HTML file. Yeah, I had already pasted this, but I will again paste. There's no issue. Yeah, yeah. These will serve for us as an npm package. If you install in our real project, you will install through npm install on your package name, right? And these scripts will serve as the same. Yeah. Next, what we will do is we will create element like whatever created in using document.create element. We will create that same element with our React. Yeah, yeah. Element equal to React create. When I type the react.create element, it is showing some options. Yeah, what is that option is? First param is tag name, and second param is options, and third thing it is not provided, but third thing is nothing but I will show you when I come to the third param. Yeah, first thing is it say tag name. Tag name in the sense our HTML tag names. You can give whatever HTML tag you want. So we have created div right previously. So I will create the same div. Next param is props. Props are nothing but properties, JavaScript properties. This is the object which is expected by this create element API. So here you can create the text content. In vanilla JavaScript, it is text content. In React, it will be called as children. Hello world. Yeah. For our purpose, I will give some more text for this. Hello world. Welcome to the React series. Yeah, this is our text content now. And next, what they have created in vanilla JavaScript is class name. And create in React same thing with class name. Class name is they are calling as content. Okay, we have created. Now, next step is keep in mind that This is not a DOM element. This is a React element. What I mean by React element is, I will tell you in a minute. Yeah, we will print what I so called as React element. We will print this element. If you look at the console, whatever we have printed that element, here we can see type of symbol of React.element, which means we are telling that it is a React element, it's not a DOM element. And here key is null. I will come to that why it is null. And props, whatever the object we have passed in our React.createElement API, here I will show you. Yeah, whatever we have passed children and class name, they are visible here. Next ref, I will come to that. Type is whatever we have created, the element is div element. Here we can see type of the element is div, and remaining all things you can ignore for now. Next, here we have created the element with div. You can pass anything here. It's not only div, any HTML tag you can pass, span or anything. Even you can pass React element also. In the our documentation says React thing. The type argument must be a valid React component type. It can be a tag name or it can be a React component. I will create React component when time comes. So don't worry. I will keep it to div. So in order to render this React element onto the screen, we are using React DOM dot render. So here you can see element whatever we have created using React dot create element, and it expects this render method expects element and the root element where to show where it to be rendered. Same as 25th line. So that's why we are able to see hello world and welcome to React.series. So I previously told I will come to key and ref now. Key is nothing but in JavaScript, you can think of it as ID in order to uniquely identify an element. For now, I am creating the key as unique 123. So if you print again the element, you can able to see whatever we have created the value for key. So if I go to the console, yeah, refresh this. So you can see key as unique 123. And in order to create ref is nothing but a reference to the HTML element. Whatever we are creating, right? The div for that ref. I am creating for now my ref equal to React dot create ref. Create ref methods and all will get in future, so no need to worry. Now, in order to assign that ref, we will use my ref. So if we save it again and if we clear the console and run this page, we can see here ref. In ref, we can see that HTML element. You can have access to all these properties using element.ref, element.key and all. What I mean is here element is this one. So you can access those with unique element.key. If you print that one, you can able to see unique 123. And if you want to print ref means same as like this. You can see here the ref. So like this we will create using React elements with React.createElement API. I think you are thinking this is too much hectic to create for a single div element. Whatever we are seeing, children, class name, key, ref. If you want to create again new element means you need to follow the same steps. That or not. So don't worry. We will come to that also step by step. We will be stopping here. And in the next video, we will see how to create nested elements using React.createElement. Now you have an answer to tell your interviewer in future if there is no JSX exists, you can still write the React code using this React.createElement and ReactDOM.render APIs. So we'll catch up in the next video. Until then, see you guys.